Here with me, Rolaz, once again, here at Park Life with Elek Tronique, main man here, Toddla T.
What's happening?
What's happening, man?
Good.
Well, I'm not going to talk about your set, you've not actually played yet, but let's talk about what you're going to incorporate, what can we expect to hear from Toddla T tonight?
Right, okay. So I never really planned anything.
Right, okay.
So I'll just go and plug in and see what happens. But I've always got like a little kind of vibe of new stuff I want to chuck in. I like to play new stuff, but I want to keep it fun. So it's not just about playing, I'm playing this because this is new. I want to keep it up. And I got DRS with me today from Broken English, who's going to be holding mic. So keeping it Manchester, Sheffield connection. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. When I play, it's all kind of got a lot of energy. We'll play house, jungle, garage, reggae.
Very much an eclectic set.
Yeah, man, all over the gaff, yeah.
How'd you find it here, by the way, Park Life here?
This is my third year, although it was never called that the first time I came here.
Right.
I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, I played last year as well. It was really good. Played before Native Man just when they were starting to bust. And this year, I'm on before Some Focus and after Casper. So it's good, man. I love Manchester. Because I'm from Sheffield, we used to come back and forth all the time, buy records. We used to go to clubs. Used to know all the DJs. We'd swap DJ sets with people and all that. So Manchester's like kind of second home.
So Park Life as well, like I said, do you like Park Life?
Yeah,
do you find it cool? It's very receptive here.
Yeah, no, I love it.
You play a tune here, people well know this tune. And
definitely. And just walking about now, I just went to see Katie B. It was amazing to see Katie B go from where she was this time last year to there.
Yeah,
she's still that big. But her profile's got a lot bigger. Yeah. And it's just very nice. Manchester's a friendly city, so people are nice and people like to. And yeah, it's wicked every time vibing in a different way. It's nice, man.
Can we take it back to you and me, baby? How we used to be, baby.
Talk a bit about production, new styles, like you've got new tunes coming out.
Cool. Well, I've just finished my album. It's called Watch Me Dance. Out on August 22nd. First single came out the other week. It's with Shoulder Hammer.
Right, nice.
We'll take it back. And then the next one is the title track of the album. Watch Me Dance. Got Roots Maneuver on it. It's like a funk tune.
Great.
And yeah, man, just now I finished my record, which took a while. So I was travelling on it. I went to Jamaica, done it a bunch of times to record, and went to America and was in London a lot more. It took a long time to get it refined, but now I've finished, I can start having a laugh again and trying things out with different MCs and singers and stuff. So,
did you write a lot of tracks for the album, or did you just like?
I didn't write many of the lyrics, but all the beats and instrumentation. Yeah.
How many tracks did you write for the album before you went down to the album?
Oh, like 25, and it's 11 tracks. So I've got tunes that I regard as good as the others, but they don't flow as well in the order as
so
ones
what,
that made
put
the
them as an EP or?
Yeah, B-side, EP, free giveaway, rah. And some of them I really like, but they just didn't fit with the flow. So.
Right. So when can we expect to see that album?
It went August 22nd release date. The actual record. And yeah, man, just doing me filtering it out now. We're shooting a video for the next single this week. And then I got a DVD. It's called Watch Me Dance, Roots Maneuver. And then I've done a DVD to go with the album as well, so Always Moving, which is just like road, everything about me, from playing in Scotland to 10 people, to going to the studio with my in Jamaica. Like everything, like all over the place, all the different aspects of being a DJ and the reality of it rather than it being glamorised. It's like sometimes I do sit on a train for like a while and then I get to a gig and no one cares. But sometimes I get amazing opportunities. So it's just a mass range of the reality of being a DJ and its ups and downs and stuff.
Do you use vinyl yourself when you play?
I don't, I use Serato with CDs. I used to use vinyl, then I started using vinyl with Serato. But the problem is, with vinyl and Serato, the turntables in so many venues weren't maintained, it was just impossible to use. Just mash, so now I'm on the CDJ just out of convenience sake.
So let's talk a bit about your own productions yourself, the way that you structure your beats. Do you usually get like samples and put the beats together, or do you start from?
I don't really use samples, just because of the way that I started making beats was always drums and synths.
Right.
So it's like drum sounds, synthesizers, tweaking the synths, building it up usually from the rhythm on up. So you get the drums and then a bass and then a melody and then a vocal, then a mix or whatever.
So what DAW do you use?
I use Logic as the main sequencer, and then I use Ableton if I need to stretch stuff apart. But I got a lot of outboard synths and stuff.
What have you got? What outboard have you got?
Just like a couple Rolands, like SH09, I really like a Juno, rare. I just can't get the sound out of the box that other producers can, because the way that I was taught from older people was always hardware.
Yeah, true.
So I was just like, I can get it instantly on hardware. So
you're more preferring analog than the digital side?
For synth sounds, yeah, definitely. Not necessarily for like processing and that. Yeah. But for synths, definitely, yeah. I can't really get that sound out of the box that I can with the synth.
Yeah, that's true. Like you do find that you can't really. Yeah. what you do get the DAWs, what you get the hardware, even though some people I know just buy hardware just for one sound, for that Hoover sound for instance.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, there you go.
People travel all the way around the world just to get that piece.
Yeah, totally.
Would you do something like that? Something?
Yeah, if I really wanted something, I'd seek it out. I just bought the sim that they made the sling thing with them on.
Oh,
and it's just, they've had us for a month, these guys, man. Listen, it's a preset on the sim.
Right.
It's like, it's not even like, it's a preset on the sim.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. How does them guys? Respect though. And so I bought that for like £50 the other day. And I'm just going to sample that. And there's the bass tone, it's really genuinely sort of 80s reggae sound. Just stuff like that. Taking the analog stuff and putting it into new structure.
Do you find it easier with using digital, you know, like say when you're talking to the old guys, which I've done myself, they still use that same hardware that they used 10, 15 years ago?
Well, what I like about my computer is I've got it on me all the time. So on the way here I was tweaking a thing.
Right.
I'll plug it in the studio, I'll get a voice in or a sim, and then I'll go to a gig and I'll work on the train.
So you're very much spontaneous when it comes to
absolutely. Yeah, all over the gap, yeah. It's not like I go studio from 9 to 5 and make a beat. It's like whenever I sort of feel like it or whenever I get time and wherever it is, even if it is on a bus, I'll just do it. And I got my own label as well called Girls Music.
Nice.
The next release is a guy from America called David Heartbreak.
Right.
It's like Mumbaton fashion and stuff. My DVD, and now I want to start producing people again. I've just done a bunch of stuff with DWE, maybe with Miss Brat on Monday. Worked with Jammer a bit. This girl called Ruby Go. I just can start experimenting again because I finished my records. I can just go in and just start.
You can relax.
Yeah, just start a scratch again rather than having to finish stuff off, which is. It sometimes gets a bit tedious when you've heard the same record 55 times.
So how long did it take you to put the album together?
It took me 2 years in total.
Right.
But some of those ideas are 4 years old. But like I said, I was really refining the sound and travelling with it and getting vocals from here and there. Whereas my first record was like 2 months in a studio in Sheffield, just twatted it out. And now it's like, I wanted to sort of go a bit further with the songwriting and stuff. So it took time to get right, and I'm really happy with it. So I think it was worth it.
Nice. So what can we expect from you and your label?
Just basically, a lot of the music I make it's got a club influence, but it's not necessarily straight club.
It's play at home.
Yeah, exactly. That's more the vibe. But with my label, it's just with having a radio show, getting sent a load of music, with DJing all the time, I get sent such a lot of amazing club music, and I love club music as much as I do like sitting at home and listening to like a Gregory Isaacs record or whatever it is. So I just thought I've got this amazing opportunity where kids are showing me amazing music, and I can be that outlet for them. So that's all it is. It's just getting exciting new club music and just releasing it. So a lot of the names on the previous releases, it's their first release. But the music is just so exciting that I just felt like, I can do this, so let's just do it.
Is music now fresher than what it was, say, like 2 years ago? You know?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's funny, it's like everyone seems to be making dubstep at the minute, which to me is very boring, and it's really aggressive in the club at the minute. And I think we need to just kind of calm it down a bit and do something for the girls a bit more. But I think that is slowly starting to happen. It's like, it's so aggy, man. It's like, every time I DJ the guy before me, and loads of lads going, it's like, I don't want to go to a club and do that, so I'm not going to play that music to entertain them guys, because, you know, we want to have fun. We don't want to just jump. So I think hopefully it'll start to soften out again and come to some sort of middle ground, because I like extremes, I'm a fan of extreme, but the extreme hard stuff, it's not really my thing.
24/7 is a bit too much.
It's a bit noisy for my ear, yeah.
Well, Toddla T, wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Big up. Manchester.
Wasn't perfect all the time, we're no movie. Times you used me, it confused me, then you threw